Alright, everyone. New week, new Odyssey, new rants, new dinosaurs and machines. Oh god, we're gonna be on workshop again, aren't we? Fuck. Alright, dinosaurs and machines. They might have different approaches, but they're both really good at tearing up balloons. Oh, we're talking about the monkeys. Why do I get the feeling that workshop's gonna be on here? Ah, Pat's Pond. Almost just as bad. Alright. I'm sorry, I'm going into this quite pessimistically, but let's have a look there. Dinosaurs and machines, huh? 3 to 50 hard standard town center, 3 to 60 hard standard frozen over, quarry hard standard 3 to 70, all regrow balloons. Okay. Quiet street, 1 to 80, monkey knowledge disabled, and Pat's Pond hard standard 1 to 90, no selling. Ooh, that might actually play a bigger role than I expect. Anyway, at least it's not extreme mode. Can we get any farms? That is my question. No farms, okay. Anything that can make money? Helis, okay, nah, we're good. We can farm with helis. As inefficient as it might be, it's still hilariously useful. Right, who do we want? I mean, yeah, Etienne. Etienne's pretty dope. Not gonna lie. Pretty cheap. Able to place it early on, doesn't suck, and is not limited by water only. Viable option. Okay, what are we gonna place as our other towers? Fucking 15. Who's gonna bring 15 of them? I don't think we can even start with Etienne. I'll bring maybe two. Oh, only one? Never mind, farming with that is going to be awful, but at least we can get lives back if we lose them. Yeah, this might be weird, but I kind of want to grab at least one of each of those. Maybe I don't actually know if I care about a super monkey. Expensive and wasteful, plus he's already lost my favorite paths to go, so do we just go... I think I only really want to go 5 of them max. I care more about Spactory and this and these. I think genuinely that's pretty solid. Because obviously this is the cheapest tower out of all of them. TAC is not that far behind, and in my opinion, 000 of this versus this, TAC Shooter is definitely more bang for your buck. But yeah, I guess it's kind of centered around the what's it called? Beast Handler. So I don't want to not pick it, but at the same time, I'd prefer not to. I think we could do something like that and this. And have a better start than if we did anything with Beast Handlers. Oh man, you know what this reminds me of? Any game of BTD before BTD5. Starting off with some tax. That does bring back some memories. Alright. A few lives lost, but that doesn't matter. We can get them back with the heli. Let's see if we can save up for something pretty strong here. Because, let's face it, the only reason those balloons got through was because they were all stacked. And round 4 is a special case of completing at a BS, so I think we'll be alright for a bit. See how we go. Maybe we'll just jump straight to Etienne. New Harry Potter Etienne, which I forgot has been recently added. You're a wizard, Harry. Okay, we're good. We're good. Yeah, I think we're going to try and do that instead of using a beast handler at all, if I can help it, to be honest. Like, if you've ever had to rely on a 000 beast handler, my god, what kind of insane bullshit challenge are you working on? Because it's not fun. It's not fun. Beast handler 000 is one of the worst things you'd have to rely on in this game. Very sad, very sad. I wish it had extra damage, but at the same time, any more than it currently is would probably make it broken. If I'm being completely honest. Right now, it's in a shit state, but if you tried to make it any better, it would probably be way too good. It's the unfortunate position that it's in. Maybe if you increase the cost and make it slightly better, yeah, sure, but I don't know if that's what they want to do with this. Yeah, may as well let it through. We're going to be getting a heli to bring us those lives back anyway. So it's not too bad. I think I will... Wrong button. I will call these guys in just for pinks. Pink balloons are a pain. And just having one dragon out at the moment is not super useful in killing pink balloons and yellow balloons. But yeah, I think this is a much better start than what we could have had with beast handlers. Goddamn, like, no offense if you like the beast handlers, but I don't know, just doesn't do it for me. It used to. It really did, but then I don't know. Maybe I just base a tower's usefulness a lot off of if it's good when it's at 0, 0, 0. Because, I mean, think about it, right? I placed the tax first purely because I wanted decent popping power, right? And that's what attack provides, depending on how well you place it, right? And so if I wanted, for example, lead popping power, which I do want now, I would place the one tower that, well, the cheapest tower that I have that can pop leads. So that would be this lovely little bomb shooter, right? Very useful. If I wanted, you know, more popping power, but I had a little bit more to spend, I'd probably place the heli. You know, things like that. But I don't think I ever want to just lose the game round one, so I don't bother placing a 000 beast handler. You know, there's just so many other options that are, yes, more expensive, but also, yes, does what I want it to do effectively. Keeps me alive, which is what I care about more. And don't get me wrong, I still love the beast handler as a concept. You know, I love the water, ground, and air aspect of, you know, summoning beasts and all that. I do think it is very sad that you can't have all three out on the field at the same time. But, I guess that would be a little bit broken in certain instances. Although, come to think of it, doesn't ISAB do those triple cross path 555 tower videos? Maybe there will be one on the beast handler that I can never watch. Okay, we're gonna do that. Make the lead popping power super consistent. Good. Maybe beef one of these up to take down the Moab. Because I imagine this is strong enough to do it if you get an overdrive. I think what I'll do is a little bit of a cheeky boss technique. I don't usually do this, but I think once we destroy this, I'm gonna sell this bad boy, buy him back, but I'm gonna try and get this support Chinook so that we can get our lives back. Because we do not have a whole lot of time to do that. Luckily though, we do have the heli that's able to stall things out for a bit. And to be honest, if I put the cluster bombs further back, then yeah, we could stall a little bit longer, but I don't know at what point in time that just gets, you know, like out of hand, you know? Like, especially if we get regrow balloons showing up. Like right here, this is a good amount of stalling. You know, I know nothing's gonna get through, nothing's gonna leak, but I guess realistically we don't really need to stall until we get the Chinook itself. So I think we will do that. Let's buy this now. We'll still get it back because we have nothing to pop leads if we continue that trend. Just keep it up close. Chinook can blow back quite a ways away. It's better. Okay. I think we're in a good position here to get a good chunk of our lives back. I don't know how many, but I assume it'll be good enough. Okay, not bad, not bad. Oh, and just in time for the leads to show back up. Beautiful, beautiful. Come on, money. Hey, there we go. 44 lives. That's much more accommodating. Also, camo lead popping power just for placing Etienne early on. Amazing. Little bookworm. Oh, there's no way we get this second ability off. Actually, yeah. Round 48 and 49 are both pretty long, and then round 50's got 2 Moabs spaced out quite heavily, so yeah, we get our lives back. Hell yeah, now I don't need to worry about holding back. Shredded. Alright, GG. That, overall, is going to be the game plan for potentially the future maps as well. We managed to do it just in the nick of time before we hit round 50. So, considering each of these future maps go beyond round 50, I think we're pretty set for being able to keep all 50 of our lives. Thank you, Helipart. Alright, once again, gonna go for a nice tack here, a nice tack there. This might even be better positioning than the first map, but we'll see. Yeah, I think the main thing I don't like about the... Yeah, that is amazing positioning. Only lost 1 life. Yeah, the main thing I'm just annoyed about is the fact that, you know, I place a beast handler for $30 less than this tack shooter, I lose like 40 more lives. If I place 2 of these unupgraded versus 2 of these. I guess these guys are positioning based, but still, it's just so heartbreaking to place down a beast handler and just watch it absolutely get slaughtered if it doesn't have any beasts. But I mean, once again, what can you really do? What can you really do that wouldn't make it broken? Maybe you could make it broken, but make it that they can only pop things that are green balloons or lower. I don't know how the fuck you would make that work, but you know, makes it broken. But once you get into the teens, it's not that broken anymore, and it's just kind of useless. But obviously, that specific restriction would only apply to a 000 beast handler. And then once you actually get an upgrade for it, then the upgrade will be able to, of course, pop whatever balloons it can see and attack. Just an idea, just an idea. Speaking of an idea, this will be our lead popping power for the game. For no particular reason, you know. I do still love the bomb shooter, but for some reason I'm feeling like a mortar monkey is just better on this map for whatever reason. I know, strange, right? That's not like me at all. Oh, come on. Anyway, yeah, something about it just screamed, place a mortar. weird. Anyway, I kind of want to sell it so I can buy a bomb shooter now. Cave monkey is best monkey. I name him Jimbo. Jimbo Jones. Because he looks like a bit of a bully. Alright, here we go. So we still have lead popping power. It's not the most consistent lead popping power, but it's good enough. And once we get this heli to pursuit, we won't really need it to be better in any way, just because we can micro the mortar if need be. No, only for leads. I'm not doing it for actual damage. But yeah, we can move it around, micro it a bit, pop the leads, and then the heli can pop the rest. Should be chill. Oh right, yes, of course. I promised you guys a rant. So fun fact. Once again, the place that I work has severe communication problems. I'm gonna try and sum this up and keep this simple because I've been telling this story to multiple people today. Essentially, my colleague came up to me and was just like, hey, I'm taking a few days off next week. You're gonna be on your own for the sort of, she just gave me the dates that I was gonna be on my own for, sort of thing. But then she was like, oh, don't worry though, our boss is coming in on this day, which he normally doesn't do, to help you out. And I was just like, oh, that's cool. I like that. Sweet. I'm very, very pleased with that. So then I was like, oh, hell yeah. I'm not gonna be on my own. That's great. Because I'm still not fully confident about running the show by myself. Anyway, today, because that was a few days, today, I got told by that same colleague, like, hey, boss wants to see you. It's about when I take my leave, and I was just like, oh yeah, all good. No worries, sort of thing. And anyway, it was about when I could start, and I was just like, well, you know, I've set my start time availability on the app that we all use, so that's when I can start. And they were just like, well, yeah, but can you come in half an hour early? And I was just like, I've set my start time availability and preferences on the app. That's when I'll start. You know, I was just like, you're not gonna try and rope me into this. Otherwise, that'll just let you know that for the future you can just push me around and eventually bully me into, you know, coming in earlier every single time. And that's not what I want. The availability and the preferences are there for a reason. That's my availability and preferences. Full stop. And then I was just like, but it's fine though, because you'll be coming in early, and you'll be able to manage on this day. And then my boss goes, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm not coming in that day. I've never worked that day. And I'm just like, huh, interesting. Like, I didn't bring up the fact that it was told to me by someone else that, you know, that he was working that day. But I just hate it because it really does feel like if someone gets their way by doing it, they'll just lie straight to your face. They'll just absolutely lie straight to your face and just be like, oh, was that not accurate? Oh, sorry. Whoopsies. And you're just like, whoopsies? You knew. And you still told me the wrong information. Anyway. That's just been annoying me. And so I'm glad I stood my ground on when I could come in, because I was just like, fuck these guys for trying to make me come in early after already telling me, like, oh yeah, don't worry about it. The morning will be fine because someone else is coming in to deal with that. No, No. Anyway, so I'm going to show up at my usual time. And if things go wrong, then too bad, so sad. Sucks to be the guy that tried to rope me into coming early. Anyway, so far so good. We've got our life coming back soon. We are rapid fire bombing the crap out of that area. No leads shall pass. And life is good. We shall set up backup preparations. Good. But yeah, so that's pretty much how I've been at work. Also, there's been multiple times where I thought that I was thinking about quitting because I just wasn't enjoying my job anymore. But that's not true. That's not true. I just hate the fact that there's such a lack of communication. Like today, for example. I think I'm a fairly good communicator, right? Because I just flat out, I was like, hey, that's my time frame. That's not gonna change. That's not gonna change. Also, I forgot to add this in, but my boss told me, like, hey, I don't care if you have to get an Uber, can you just show up early? And I was just like, no, I'm definitely not gonna show up early if it takes money out of my pocket to do it. Fuck off. But yeah, so it's just so annoying because like today, the second I found out that I fucked up and I had a problem, I immediately went over to the people that it would affect first and the most, and I was like, hey, look, like this happened today. I was releasing some of the orders for us to go through, and I accidentally released AM and PM together for one of the orders. And so I was just like, fuck. So I finished releasing all the other ones normally, because by that time I had remembered. And then I quickly ran down to the other side of the production room, and I was just like, hey, dispatch, look, I fucked up. This is what I've done. Just letting you know now so you can get ahead of time. Like, get onto it, you know, you're not completely baffled and like fucking running around the place, rushing, trying to fix it or organize it. Let you know now so you can do that now. Sorry, the rest are fine. And then I didn't fuck up again, and they were really happy with that. They were just like, oh my god, thank you. We can get on top of that before it becomes a problem. And that was great. Why can't the rest of my workplace figure that out? Anyway, that has been part 1 of Dinosaurs and Machines. Not that we've used any dinosaurs so far. We've pretty much purely been using machines. So, I really love how they threw in dinosaurs and machines. Machine. Superhuman, also known as augmented human, robo-monkey, machine. Village? I guess it can turn into a MIB. Machine. And then, oh, actually it can also turn into primary expertise. Machine. And then the dinosaurs. The dinosaurs that they mentioned. Anyway, that's been part 1 of Dinosaurs and Machines. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Part 2 featuring these 3 maps will be coming out tomorrow. Take care of yourselves. Enjoy the rest of your week. And bye-bye.